Welcome to the May edition of the Lictor News. I am Malia Haley and thank you for joining us. In the news, Queen's College hosts its annual career fair. Esteemed alumni coach students on the legal profession. Prominent civil engineer sensitizes students about the engineering field. The Queen's College Allied Arts Department receives magnanimous donation. Grade 10 students represent Queen's College in the Georgetown Academy Model United Nations Conference. Grade 9 students participate in the International Visionary Minds Essay Competition. And in sports, Queen's College French educator and grade 9 student participate in chess championship tournaments. Queen's College girls triumph in the girls under 15 GFF Blue Water tournament. Grade 9 boy reaps prolifically in karate. Queen's College hosted its career fair on the 23rd of May. Here's more from Ariel Mohanlall.
On May 23, 2024, Queen's College's annual career fair once again opened its hallowed gates to a plethora of young minds eager to navigate the labyrinth of professional opportunities. This year's event was a melting pot of educational excellence, innovation, and exploration, meticulously orchestrated by Miss Melissa Glen to foster the confluence of aspiration and opportunity under the theme, making 21st century choices through present career opportunities. Featuring 30 organizations in collaboration with the 11 departments of the college, this year's career fair was a dynamic platform where the future workforce was given a panoramic view of potential career paths. Organizations such as CARICOM Secretariat, Caribbean Airlines, Guyana Tourism Authority, SBM Offshore Guyana, Guyana Sugar Corporation, and institutions such as the University of Guyana, Rajiv Gandhi University of Science and Technology, and the New Guyana School were present, adding to the event's opulence. Furthermore, our very own Queen's College All Students Association also attended the event, showcasing the accolades of the alumni of the college, as well as the Embassy of Brazil, sensitizing attendees on the multitudinous scholarship opportunities offered by Brazil. Each participating institution and organization brought forth its unique ethos, contributing to a holistic understanding of the professional landscape. In addition, the students' proficiency was showcased across various departments of the college, demonstrating the capabilities and diverse interests of the student body. Also immersing themselves in the event were students of the Rima Global Academy, Chases Academy, St. Joseph's High, St. Rosa's High, St. Stanislaus College, the Bishop's High, and other schools. Furthermore, the fair reinforced the significance of continuous learning and adaptation in the ever-evolving world of work, inspiring students to aspire towards excellence and innovation in their chosen fields. Following the career fair, certificates of appreciation were awarded to the representatives from the participating institutions and organizations, signifying not only the culmination of their active involvement, but also underscoring their dedication to nurturing connections and facilitating opportunities.
This is Ariel Mohanlall reporting live for Lictor News.
Grade 9 Level Supervisor Miss Melissa Glen invited 4 esteemed lawyers to sensitize the students on the legal profession. Here is more from Gabriel Felix.
On May 2nd, 2024, distinguished alumni of Queen's College returned to their alma mater to inspire the grade 9 students at a career guidance program which was hosted by the level supervisor, Miss Melissa Glen. This session was a unique opportunity for the students to gain insight into various fields of law from professionals who once walked the same school halls. The attorneys at law were Ms. Joshana Hopkinson, a judicial research assistant, Ms. Alia Williams, an attorney at the Ministry of Labor, Mr. Christopher Belfield, State Counsel at the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, and Mr. Sanjeev J. Bradford, a barrister at law, founder of Whitworth Chambers Law Firm and Member of Parliament. Ms. Alia Williams provided a comprehensive overview of employment law, specializing in labor and occupational safety and health. Ms. Williams highlighted the importance of legal framework in protecting workers' rights and ensuring safe working conditions. She encouraged the students to consider careers in this vital area of law, emphasizing its impact on everyday lives and societal well-being. Mr. Christopher Belfield captivated the audience with his insight into the criminal justice system as a criminal lawyer. Mr. Sanjeev J. Datadin shared his journey from Queen's College student to a barrister at law, law firm owner, and member of parliament. As an executive member of the Queen's College Old Students Association, alongside Mr. Belfield, Mr. Datadin spoke about the importance of giving back to the community and mentoring the next generation of legal professionals. Here's some advice from one of the esteemed lawyers to assist any prospective attorneys.
Okay, my advice to the student population who intend to become lawyers are first to research the career path. They need to have a full understanding of what is the path to law and how they are successfully admitted to practice in whichever jurisdiction they want to. In addition to that, I think building their soft skills is very important, so they have to gear their minds to a lot of research and a lot of reading, a lot of late nights, and also a lot of mental fortitude. And additionally, I would tell them to just be aggressive. Law is not a profession for the weak. You must be able to persevere and push through. And I think that's one of the most important characteristics you have to get in order to pursue this career successfully.
Each of these attorneys discussed their paths in the field of law and its challenges with the students. The career guidance program was a resounding success, leaving students motivated and better informed about potential career paths in the legal field. The presence of such esteemed alumni underscored the strength of the Queen's College community and the lasting impact of its education. The event highlighted the diverse career opportunities within the legal profession and inspired many young minds to pursue their ambitions with passion and dedication. This is Gabriel Felix, reporting live for the Lictor News.
Prominent civil engineer was invited to sensitize the students about the civil engineering field. Gabriel Felix has the details.
On May 16, 2024, Mr. Victor Lal, who currently serves as the Director of the Works and Structures Division at the Audit Office, came to Queen's College to lecture the grade 9 students on the field of civil engineering. The event, part of the school's ongoing career guidance program, was hosted by the grade 9 level supervisor, Miss Melissa Glen. Mr. Lal's presentation was highly anticipated, given his significant achievements in the field of civil engineering. Mr. Lal emphasized the importance of a strong educational foundation, which prepared him for the challenges of the working world. He shared stories of his early projects, challenges faced while studying the field of civil engineering, and the importance of continuous learning and adaptability in the ever-evolving field of engineering. As the Director of the Works and Structures Division, Mr. Lal oversees critical infrastructure projects that are vital to the nation's development. He spoke passionately about the role of civil engineers in designing, constructing, and maintaining the infrastructure that supports society from roads and bridges to water supply systems and public buildings. One of the key messages Mr. Lal imparted was the importance of perseverance and hard work. He encouraged students to have an eye for detail and precise work, and never shy away from a challenge. He also discussed the value of teamwork and effective communication in executing large-scale projects. The students were particularly engaged during the Q&A session, where Mr. Lal answered questions about the day-to-day responsibilities of a civil engineer, the types of projects he has worked on, and the impact of technology on the engineering field. He also provided advice on how to pursue a career in civil engineering. Here are some words from Mr. Lal, giving advice to any student who is interested in pursuing a career in civil engineering, and his comments on the career guidance program.
Generally, on the guidance session, I am impressed because of the feedback generated from the session, at least from the beginning, from the onset. You had questions back and forth. You had students paying attention, finding out more, wanting to know what the career path is like. And that's very, very impressive. Coming from at least this level, I think it's the Torah form level.
Yeah.
So it's very good that from this level, they're thinking along that line and thinking about developing themselves from now in preparation for going off to the university in this particular field. Advice to budding engineers. I can tell you confidently, you need to be disciplined. Discipline is paramount. You can't be sloppy in your work. You got to maintain a particular level and standards in what you do. Make sure that you do your work honestly, because if you cheat or if you copy, you only rob yourself. Engineering is not an area where you can just breeze through or walk through. It calls for a lot of dedication, sacrificing a lot of your social life, being on the ball, as I mentioned during the presentation, and being willing to go the extra mile. Because it's not run-of-the-mill courses. You do more courses than the average university student. It's very demanding, but as long as you're committed and you have a passion for building structures, seeing fences, roads, as long as the drive is there, you can accomplish it. Oh, definitely. I had a student inquire about my helmet, so I gave him as motivation. So that I told him that I'm going to see you in the next 7 years wearing that same helmet at my office. And like I said, the questions that they asked were very, very relevant and questions that would give them insights in and convince them into going into the line of civil engineering. Not just run-of-the-mill mundane questions. Those questions like, how do I get it? What do I have to do? What do I study? That's very good.
Mr. Lal's lecture was a highlight of the career guidance program and left a lasting impression on the students, some who expressed newfound interest in pursuing careers in engineering. The event underscored the impact that civil engineering can have on the next generation. This is Gabriel Felix reporting live for the Lictor News.
The Queen's College student population can now benefit from the newly donated marching band equipment. Jade Bradford has more details.
On Friday, the 17th of May, instruments were donated by the Ministry of Education and handed over by the Allied Arts Unit at General Assembly. During the presentation, various students displayed their musical skills using donated instruments, which was inclusive of bass drums and trombones. This donation was made towards the prospects of having a marching band in order to encourage students to pursue music and widen their scope of extracurricular activities.
This is Jade Bradford reporting for Lictor News.
A group of grade 10 students participated in the Georgetown International Academy Model United Nations Conference on the 24th of May. Here's Ramdin with the details.
Representatives of the Queen's College Grade 10 level once again displayed their diverse array of skills by participating in the inaugural Georgetown International Academy Model United Nations Conference. Each student was designated a particular country to represent in a simulated conference. The discussion this year was centered around ensuring sustainable development with access to sanitation, hygiene, and clean drinking water. Delegates were given the opportunity to showcase their writing, research, and impromptu speaking skills in various discussions related to the original topic. After these discussions, they collaborated with other students in order to formulate various proposals designed to alleviate issues related to water and sanitation. At the end of the proceedings, various awards were given for laudable conduct and performance. The Queen's College students were awarded as follows: Brandon Ramdin, Delegate of Saudi Arabia, Honorable Mention. Nevaeh Eastman, Delegate of Mexico, Honorable Mention. Mahisa Buru, Delegate of Israel, Most Disciplined. Lictor Live congratulates the awardees on behalf of the college and wishes them luck in all future endeavors.
This is Brandon Ramdin reporting for Lictor News.
Two students from the grade 9 level attained partial scholarships in the International Visionary Minds Essay Competition. Here's more with Genvieve Bookram.
On May 31st, 2024, the grade 9 students Angel Henry and Kevin Sandy secured the runner-up prize in an essay competition held by Immerse Education, earning a partial scholarship and membership in the premium Immerse program. Despite entering in the latter part of the competition and being younger than most of their participants, they joined the competition to vie for the scholarship and to nurture their penmanship. Their dedication is commendable, and they were exhilarated and elated to achieve this accolade. This achievement offers them the opportunity to further develop their academic talents, marking a significant milestone in their educational journey. In an interview with Lictor Live, the pair had this to say about their achievement.
My colleague and I, we were not only elated that we got a scholarship, but also very surprised. Why?
Well, the essay is on an international level and was in the age classification of 14 to 18. So we were very much surprised, as my colleague said, because we were on the lower age of that spectrum, and we also only had 3 weeks, while the other participants had about 2 to 3 months to complete that essay, so we were very happy about that. Okay, so the prize my colleague and I both received was a 35% scholarship to any immerse essay program that is situated, that can either be online or in person, and is in different countries like the USA, the United Kingdom, and Australia.
This is Genvieve Bookram reporting for Lictor News.
And now in sports. Educator and grade 9 student reaped well in the recently concluded Women's Chess Championship tournament. Ciel Clememt has the details.
Recent tournament, the National Women's Chess Championship 2024, organized by the Guyana Chess Federation, was held at the National Racket Center in Guyana. The tournament featured a 9-round robin competition with 10 competitors vying for the national title. Mistress Coley Archibald, the Queen's College French teacher, who finished on 6 points, secured 4th place and mentioned that her toughest challenge was against past women's qualifiers champion, Syesha Yahya. Here's what Ms. Archibald had to say.
My most memorable game in the tournament, I would say, was the final round when I had to play Syesha. And this was especially memorable because I remember in the middle game, I was in a terrible position, but through the strategies I would have implemented, I was able to bring myself up to a draw, and I ended my tournament on a good note. Mentally, I just tell myself that I should not underestimate my opponents, but at the same time, I should not think that I'm not capable of winning. I just need to be level-headed and I'll be fine. In the tournament, I would say that the opponents were very formidable, and I think that was a really good experience to help me develop as a female chess player.
13-year-old Aditi Joshi, a student of Queen's College and a member of the Queen's College Chess Club, showed remarkable skill, earning 7 points with wins against tough opponents. One memorable moment was during Joshi's match against Rahim in round 4, where an intense endgame struggle unfolded, culminating in Joshi's decisive victory after nearly 60 moves. Jessica Calendar emerged as the women's champion after a tough battle against Joshi. And after a grueling match that lasted over 4 hours, the players were exhausted but reflective. Here's runner-up Aditi Joshi sharing her experience.
Okay, so my most memorable game in the 2024 Women's Championship was perhaps my final game, which was against the defending champion, Jessica Calendar. Provided that I calculated the most, or I found myself analyzing the deepest in that game because I really wanted to perform well in the final round. Well, due to the level of critical exposure to how strong they were, I found myself going on the websites like Elite Chess and Chess.com, or going on Opening Explorers to expand my repertoire or to get more familiar with certain concepts, or to study how they were playing, to study their game traits, or what their follow-ups were in their games, or what tactics they tend to spot, and so on. So in preparation for them, I was essentially expanding my repertoire, adjusting it to what they play, and adjusting convenient ways to counterattack it. So I think it was I think the competition level was extremely high. It had close ends in that, there was never really any slacking. Everyone was determined to win. Everyone was determined to get a good position. So there was a lot of tedious efforts amongst the competitors to try to outplay their opponents. So that's what I found. I found that I was in an environment where I had to train harder.
This is Ciel Clememt reporting for Lictor News.
Queen's College under 15 girls demonstrate their athletic prowess in the recently concluded GFF Blue Waters tournament. Here is more from Nevaeh Eastman.
Queen's College proudly applauds its female football club for an exhilarating debut as they clinched their first triumph in the GFF Blue Waters under 15 girls tournament. In a total of 5 matches against a multitude of schools from the North Georgetown district, the girls have displayed their valiance on the field and made themselves the champions of North Georgetown. This fierce team is comprised of the captain, Annika de Freitas, The goalkeeper, Shamaya Williams, Rachel Joseph, Rebecca Joseph, Sienna Sukram, Malia Baharali, Adaya Pinder, William Marcelo, and Nicole Gopal. Although the team was faced with many challenges, they still managed to conquer their opponents and bring home victory. In an interview with Lictor Live, the girls had this to say.
Well, I'm really happy with it, and I'm proud of myself and my teammates. Going into this competition, we weren't really expecting to win, but our victory with the first couple of rounds was really a great boost to our confidence.
And what was the preparation like for this tournament?
Well, for the preparation for the tournament, mentally, we didn't have enough players at the beginning, but close up to the game, we were a little scared. But the night before the game, that is when all of our teammates came together to sign in before the game, so we were a little scared.
Furthermore, the supervising teacher, Mr. Riaz Rupnarayan, expressed his satisfaction with the team's performance.
Well, first of all, it was an awesome performance by the girls. As they initially mentioned, the first time they met each other was at the tournament itself. And with the diligence and the dedication of themselves and their parents and Ms. Singh and Coach Sherwan, we were able to not only win their first game, but they were able to win all 5 of their games clean slate. If they continue with the same path, the same camaraderie that they demonstrated on the field and the sisterhood that they showed with each other, plus with the technical skill given by Coach Sherwan, it is without a doubt that they will bring home the trophy to Queen's College.
The Queen's College family extends congratulations to the victorious team.
This is Nevaeh Eastman reporting for Lictor News.
Grade 9 boy ascends to the coveted position of assistant sensei. Here is Syesha Yahya with the details.
For the past 10 years, Abigail Tadradeo of 9E has been deeply immersed in the martial arts, rising to the esteemed position of an assistant sensei. In an interview with Lictor Live, he enlightened us that the role is not just about teaching. It's a profound experience that involves guiding students in their training and assisting in the smooth conduct of classes. He made it clear that it's more than just instruction, it's a journey of mutual growth.
Being an assistant sensei is sort of an experience where you're actually helping out in the training of the other students and helping to conduct classes, and you're also helping yourself.
As an assistant sensei, he finds that the responsibility of teaching others also sharpens his own skills. The rigorous demands of instructing students refine his techniques and enhance his sparring abilities. Moreover, the role significantly contributes to his personal development, instilling a stronger sense of discipline and improving his conduct in everyday life.
Being a practice sensei tends to help me with not only my own training in terms of bettering myself in my own techniques and my own sparring, but it also helps me better myself in terms of my conduct. It helps me be a more disciplined person.
In his own words, being a karate sensei not only advances his physical prowess, but also makes him a better rounded individual. The Queen's College family proudly congratulates Abigail Tadradeo on his remarkable achievement of becoming an assistant karate sensei as a 9th grade student. His dedication, skill, and leadership are qualities that are truly commendable.
This is Syesha Yahya reporting live for Lictor News.
This was the May edition of the Lictor News. On behalf of the Lictor Live team, I am Malia Haley and thank you for watching.